Which, you know, if you're just driving up and you go once a year, it's probably no big deal. But if you want to go up there, you know, a couple weekends a month, it starts to add up. But I am going to officially buy my senior pass, so we'll see how that works out.
So much. Good, Eva. That was him. Roger, Whiskey 6, Golf Echo 6 Victor, we have you checked in, Roger.
And some batteries, and who knows, maybe a good microphone and some ESSC here. Oh no, I'm tough. I can sit on a rock. No, but you know, if you're gonna do it, bring a good mic. I think that Mike's normal operating position is a recliner. Sitting right here. Pictures up there at the station for us old guys over. not true.
That's like just going ahead and saying, you know what? Enough with killing these mob soldiers off. Enough with killing capos. We're killing the boss.
I've got the feeling I should leave before the roof caves in.
Skirmish we call the NBA playoffs. And if you saw the play...
-2 to NADLD. Bottom of the check-in list once again. We'd like to keep the net rolling along here for Sunday. So here's what you need to do. As you grab a hold of your microphone or your electronic device, please tap the transmit button. Wait about 3 seconds to allow the network to acknowledge that you're there. Then transmit your amateur radio call sign slowly, phonetically twice, along with your first name. I'll transcribe that down here. I can't use a computer with Echolink and, of course, try to do that logger. No, I just use paper. It works very good for me. I can make a lot of whiteout corrections on the sheet versus whiteout on the screen. It's very difficult to pick that off the screen afterwards. Hi. I'm listening for you. Please come forward now.
Whiskey Niner, Juliet, Whiskey Romeo. Whiskey Niner, Juliet, Whiskey Romeo. This is Justin in Roy, Washington.
Kilo 6 Zulu Tango Foxtrot, K6 ZTS, John Mobile.
In and out. We had Whiskey 9, Juliet, Whiskey Romeo, Justin, K6ZTS, John. Now there's a station very, very faint in the background that said in and out. Please come back with your information. I didn't quite catch all your details. You're breaking up maybe where you're located. It's not very strong, so I got Kilo Echo question mark once more phonetically slowly. Sorry, Josh, I still got bits and pieces, so I don't know, maybe a different location. If you're willing to try again in a few minutes, maybe you'll be at a better location. KE8 question. I'm sorry we're not getting the details at this point in time, but we will look forward to having you back, hopefully at a stronger point. We're welcome to pop in again, okay? Yeah, sometimes it does happen at the times when we want to hear somebody. It does not allow us to make those connections at times. So Josh, again, please try again in a few minutes if you can. Whiskey 9, Juliet, Whiskey Romeo. Justin, welcome to the Alaska Morning Net.
Good morning, net control and everybody on the net. It's great to be here today. Enjoying some relatively enjoyable weather here in the Roy, Washington area. My fiance and I are here just listening to the net on our drive into Mount Rainier. We're going to go have a look at the park today and see what's going on, and maybe do a little POTA or summits on the air if we can make a contact. That'd be great. Other than that, no rain today. A little bit of snow in the forecast at the top of the mountain. And I just want to wish all those mothers out there today a happy Mother's Day. 73, and back to you, Net. This is Whiskey Niner Juliet Whiskey Romeo.
Whiskey 9, Juliet Whiskey Romeo from Victor Alpha number 3, Oscar Delta Juliet. I only see pictures of Mount Rainier on the internet, Justin, because I can only imagine it looks probably more picturesque in person for sure. Well, we'd love to hear from you again if you get a chance. We are here every Sunday. Have yourself a very enjoyable time out there with your fiancé, and hopefully the weather holds out for you that you can make some additional contacts. QSL?
I copy loud and clear, Net. Thank you again. 73s, have a great day. W9JWR, all clear.
W9JWR 75-2 from VA3 ODJ Net Control. All right, we've cleared with Justin. Let's go catch up now with John. I hope we didn't lose him also. Kilowatt 6 Zulu Tango Sierra. Microphone to you. Welcome to the Alaska Morning Net.
Kilo 6 Zulu Tango Foxtrot, Kentucky 6, Zanzibar, Texas, Florida. John, mobile in Sonora, and just heading out for the day. Got the dog. I'm skipping church this morning. My wife and her daughter are out in Hawaii, so I'm out here in California, just going out for a drive. No reason to stay around the house, so I took the dog and I'm going for a drive. So hopefully you copy me okay, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. This is K6 ZTF Kilo 6 Zulu Tango Foxtrot, John in Sonora. Back to net.
K6ZTF, call sign corrected on the log sheet. Thank you very much for clarifying that, John. Sometimes the network doesn't do me any justice. I get a little bit of garbleness every once in a while, but it's not a sign of aging. I hate to say that. They haven't caught up with me that far yet. John, enjoy your drive out there with the four-legged family member. Not a problem. Appreciate you coming on by and being patiently waiting along to check in. And usually if we do ask that mobile station identify, we'll try to get you a little bit faster next time. Enjoy your day, John. Thanks for popping in. 75-2 from VA3 ODJ. I'm going to try once more to see if maybe Josh is in a better location, if he hasn't given up on us already. Kilowatt Echo 8 question mark. Josh, did you want to try one more time?
Kilo Echo 8 Uniform India Bravo. John from Massillon, Ohio.
Very clear transmission that time. Very good. KE8 UIB from Ohio. Welcome to the Alaska Morning Net.
Thank you. Sorry about that. I was just trying to do a quick in and out. I was outside doing yard work, had my portable bow fang in my hand, and I just wasn't making it clear to the repeater, so I ran inside, fired up my Kenwood 2530 desk rig, which is a way old rig, but I am a newbie at the amateur radio. I've had my technician's license for a little bit over a month now, and I'm just getting a feel for it. Heard you guys on and just wanted to check in.
Well, then let me officially welcome you to the world of amateur radio. A lot of different things to learn and experience and make some new contacts and some hopefully lifelong friends in this wonderful hobby. Well, John, we're sorry that the Baofeng didn't quite do the job, but we are appreciative that you ran in the house, made the effort. We'll give you full credit for that and even throw an extra set of check marks on your check-in today. How's that sound?
That is awesome. That makes my day. And I just like to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And good day to the net. It is a beautiful day here in Massillon, Ohio. Enjoying the sunshine, getting a little bit of yard work done. And I just want to say 7-3 to everybody on the net. Thank you. Over to net control.
Kilo Echo 8 Uniform India Bravo from Net Control in London, Ontario, Canada. Victor Alpha 3 Oscar Delta Juliet. Very good, John. Enjoy the artwork. Nothing wrong with getting vitamin D. I'm sure as the weather warms up, then we'll be complaining how warm it is, but that's just the way life goes on this great big blue marble in space. Thanks for your check-in, John. We got it clarified. Okay. Once again, bottom of the check-in list, looking for further stations to keep this active net for the 8th of May, 2022. I'm located here in London, Ontario, Canada, but where are you located? I'd love to hear from you. Key up the microphone, whether it be a handheld device or perhaps you have an Android or a different app on your phone. Push that talk button, wait about 3 or 4 seconds to allow the network to acknowledge that you're there, then put your amateur radio call sign as your transmission back in my direction, slowly, phonetically twice along with your first name. I'll try to transcribe it at least right once. If not, we'll ask for clarification as you come on in if I fuddle things up. Please come back to Net Control with your check-in for the Sunday Alaska Morning Net.
Kilo Alpha 7 Tango Oscar Mike, Kilo Alpha 7 Tango Oscar Mike, via Echo Link from Hollis, Alaska on Prince of Wales Island. The name is Tom.
KL1IO, KL1 India Oscar.
KI5 SVA, Kilo India 5 Sierra Victor Alpha, Tom in Houston.
Kilowatt Alpha 8 File Transfer Protocol. Ron, Canton, Ohio. Okay, Net Control is going to pull the handbrake right there. We had a few pieces that all blended together, so here's who I have copied down clearly. KA7TOM, KL1IO, Mr. Jim. There was a KI5 station that came along with the station that ended in VA, which also had KA8FTS. Ron, so Ron, we got you, but there's 2 stations between Jim and Ron. So KI5 station only come back to Net Control.
This is Kilo India 5 Sierra Victor Alpha, KI5 SVA, Tom in Houston.
Okay, very good, Tom. We got your call, KI5 SVA. So I'm going to get your mobile, so I'm going to give you probably a higher priority. So please stand by. Now, there's a station that ended with VA. Now, Tom, if that was you, that's fine. But if there's another station that was between Tom and Ron, this is your chance to come through now. All right, maybe I must have heard the tail end of the VA call. All right, anyways, we've got everyone all squared away. Fantastic stuff. Let's grab the KI5 SVA station first, because I'm presuming you are mobile there, Tom. Welcome to the Alaska Morning Net.
Hey, good morning, Desiree and everyone on the net. Yes, I am mobile at the moment, just out running errands around town, and was listening on the net, and always like to check in whenever I hear you guys. So don't really have anything to report. Hope everyone's having a great Mother's Day and a great weekend in general. It's a beautiful, sunny, hot Houston day down here, so we're definitely coming into summer. Nothing much else going on, so I'll hand it back over to you, and 73 to everybody on the net.
Well, appreciate you coming on by and making sure that we're here, that we could hear you, and have yourself a great Sunday too there, Tom. We'll clear with KI5 SVA Mobile from Victor Alpha 3, Oscar Delta Juliet stationary. Have yourself a great week, Tom. We look forward to having you back again. Let's go catch up with our first Tom, or would it be our second Tom? I'm not sure. I've lost count already. KA7TOM, welcome to the Alaska Morning Net, Tom.
Good morning, Desiree and the net. KA7TOM here from a beautiful day in southeast Alaska. It's about 54 degrees, I believe, out there, and I had a low of 41 overnight. Scattered clouds, no wind. It's very nice for our area this time of year. So I've been out enjoying that, doing some chores around the yard. I'd like to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, and say hi to everybody on the net. Just wanted to check in, and I'll stand by and listen. KA7TOM. I'll be final on your, or I'll be clear on your final.
Kilo Alpha 7, Tango Oscar Mike from Victor Alpha 3, Oscar Delta Juliet. Well, the final won't come till the end of the net officially, Tom, but with our QSO here, we appreciate you coming by and acknowledging that you're there, I was here, everyone heard you, and we all are going to have a fantastic day because you checked in. Not a problem, Tom. Have yourself a great rest of your day up there, and again, enjoy the sunshine if it's available. If it's raining, just realize the sun is still out there, it's hiding behind the clouds. We'll clear with KA7TOM. Let's go catch up with another person that's waiting patiently in Alaska. KL1IO. Mr. Jim, how many cups of JavaScript have you got in your system? Please go ahead.
Hey, good morning, Desiree and the net. Here is KL1IO in Valdez, Alaska. And, well, I heard you on the channel here just before the net, so I got my coffee all made and ready, and I've gone through my second cup. Anyways, beautiful day here. It's in the upper 40s presently, and so I'm outside. I'm doing some painting for some historic signs that I maintain here, and got to get them all spruced up before I put them up. And here in Valdez, both the backyard and the front yard are still full of snow, ranging from 2 feet to about 4 foot, where the snow piled up from the drifts. So we're still waiting for spring. Anyways, back to you, Desiree, KL1IO.
Well, that's rather fascinating, Jim. I didn't know that you restored historical signs. Is that just something that you volunteered for? Is it something that you're very passionate about? Give us some more details.
Well, these are historic signs for out at the old Valdez town site. All the buildings after the earthquake, 1964 earthquake, and subsequently the town was moved about 5 miles to a new location, and all the structures were torn down, and so there's just some roads out at the old town site. And so I've taken on a project and have placed some historic signs from some of the buildings, old hotels and other structures that were scattered around the town. And so you have, when one drives through the area, you have some concept of where buildings were, that sort of thing. Anyway, so we've got about 16 historic signs, and I've got the posts that I'm getting repainted, and then when the snow is gone, probably in the next 2 weeks, I'll get out there and put the signs back up for the summer. And I guess it's my passion because I've been doing this now for, I think, 6 years. And so there we go. Back to you, Desiree, KL1IO.
Wow, that's rather fascinating, Jim. Did not know that was going on. I didn't even realize there was an earthquake in that part of the world. I was a little bit young back in '64, and that's by throwing a stick into it. Oh well, it sounds fantastic. So not bad thing to be doing, I guess, for those that like to remember what went on. There are other things that go on during the course of our years around the planet, and then we do get a chance to see some historical stuff. So that's kind of neat. Well, Jim, Thanks for doing that. Fantastic stuff. I'm sure your community is very pleased with the work you do, because if not, they would have probably said something sooner and we wouldn't be talking about it, right? But you're having a great time with it. Nothing wrong with that. So we'll clear with KL1IO. Jim, continue doing that fantastic work you're doing. Thanks for popping in, making our day special with your presence. And we'll move along to our next station that's been waiting patiently along. I do believe probably in Ohio or Michigan somewhere. KA8FTS. Ron, welcome to the Alaska Morning Net.
Fine business. Good morning, good afternoon. Please correct a call, KA8FTP, File Transfer Protocol, Foxtrot Tango Pacific. Not much going on here, just playing a little bit of digital on the HF bands, made a new country today, or new entity, should I say, and going through the logs to making sure they're all right. Not much going on here in Canton, about 70 degrees outside, nice and sunshiny, and just playing on the radio a little bit. So thank you for having me for the first time. We'll be listening. Have yourself a great afternoon, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Back to net control from KA8FTP.
Kilowatt Alpha 8 Foxtrot Tango Papa. Sorry about that, Ron. I heard an S in there. It was probably because we're getting a little bit of cross-pollination between you and Tom at the time, so I heard the S come through from his call, and it got slapped on your call, but I should be slapped for doing that too. Not a good thing. Okay, Ron, we appreciate you coming on by. Again, we are here every Sunday. Don't want to be a stranger. By all means, we welcome you to come on back. Enjoy your Sunday also, and thanks for coming on by. We'll say 75 minus 2 to KA8FTP, bottom of the check-in list. We're looking to keep the net rolling along, but we need to have active participants like you check in. So let me take a pause to reset the system here. The way to participate with the net is you key up your microphone, wait about 3 or 4 seconds to allow the network to make the connection between where you are and my QTH here. You put your amateur radio call sign as a transmission out into the airwaves, slowly, phonetically twice along with your first name. I try to transcribe it correctly the first time. If not, you do have the option to remind me that I have the call messed up and correct me, no problem. Your first name is very important, so we can address you by your name rather than just a call sign. So, what do you say you come on in, be a part of the Sunday Alaska Morning Net? This is VA3 ODJ Desiree in London, Ontario, Canada, listening for you.
KE8, HNK, Kilo Echo 8, Hotel November Kilo. The name is Elmer, Echo Lima Micah, Echo Romeo, and I'm from Akron, Ohio. Whiskey Baker 8, James Henry Davis Cherry to Floraville.
Kilo
November
Charlie
2, India Hotel.
Quebec, Juliet,
November
India.
2,
Kilo
India
Charlie
Hotel.
1, Quebec, Juliet,
Name
India.
is Roger.
Chris, coming to you, Red Coast, Maine.
Okay, net control is going to hold things up right there. I do believe we had a potential of 4 stations. I was able to copy some details from a couple, but not very clearly. So here's who I've got copied down. I believe the name was Elmer, and his call sign was KC8, or KE8, sorry, HNK, from Akron, Ohio. If that station can come back with clear call sign information, please.
The call sign is KE8, HNK, Kilo Echo 8, Hotel November Kilo. I'm from Akron, Ohio. The name is Elmer, Echo Lima Mike, Echo Romeo, and I'll be in and out.
Okay, very good, Elmer. Thank you for clarifying the call, and we note you as being in and out. Have yourself a great day. Thanks for popping in. Okay, we'll clear with KE8, HNK now. Jared, I only got part of your call because you came by pretty quick. Whiskey Bravo 8 Juliet question mark. Please come back to net control. Okay, I got a majority of static through that. I was able to pick through much of that, so I'll tell you what, give you a few minutes, maybe you need to be in a different location. We'll put you on hold temporarily and we'll come back for you, okay? Whiskey Bravo 8, Juliet question mark. Please stand by. Try in a few minutes. Now, Chris, I got your name. I didn't catch the call sign. It was KC1 something?
KC1QJI, Kilo Charlie 1, Quebec, Juliet, India.
Okay, very good. We got a clear transmission that time, so KC1QJI. And then Roger, you were right along behind him with a November 2 call. November 2 station only, please come back to net control.
November 2, India Hotel, Roger here in Phoenix.
All right, very good. Here, try that again. Slap my face. We got the call sign clear. Okay, that's 3 times fast. November 2, India Hotel. Okay, very good, Roger. We got you. Please stand by. We'll see if maybe Jared's gotten himself to a better location. Whiskey Bravo 8, Juliet question mark. Jared, once more, please.
All right, WB Juliet Hotel, David. Jared, can you call get that done?
Okay, I think I got the call sign as Whiskey Bravo 8, Juliet Delta. Is that correct, Jared? A little bit staticky still. I love the challenges amateur radio gives you here once in a while. Okay, Whiskey Bravo 8, Juliet Delta. Jared, we'll give you a time for transmission here. Please welcome yourself to the Alaska Morning Net. Can you hear me now on rail? Walkie-talkie 1 to walkie-talkie 2. Just static on your transmission there, Jared. I apologize for that. So again, maybe not in the optimal location for the repeater that you're using to get into the network today. We did get your call sign correct, I hope. Again, Jared, I apologize for that, but we got the log anyways. Have yourself a great rest of your Sunday. Thanks for popping in. We'll still give you the double checks, not a problem. So we'll clear with Whiskey Bravo 8, Juliet Delta. You're welcome to try for a recheck if you want. And meanwhile, we're going to catch up with our friend waiting, who is Chris. Again, Kilowatt Charlie 1, Quebec, Juliet.
Wanted to say happy Mother's Day and hi.
Morning now.
KC1.
Hi, Jennifer. Nice to hear your voice.
Chris out of Midcoast, Maine.
Just now leaving
much
the
going on around
net,
here? We've got,
you'll never know where I'm headed. My mom.
In the 60s.
I wish I could have seen you today.
Still waiting on the grass to grow and things to turn green. It's looking pretty good out there, and maybe start getting out of the house a little more instead of sitting around waiting for good stuff to happen. We can get out and make some good stuff happen. Otherwise, I'm thankful that I'm not in Alaska, where it's still cold and there's still snow apparently. Some people actually like that stuff. Me, not so much. It makes me wonder why I've spent my whole life in Maine and not further south where it never snows. I guess that's about all I got. This is KC1QJI, back to net control.
So, Chris, as you were transmitting, there's some other noise that was coming through there. So if I understand you correctly, you're saying that you were located in Maine for most of your life?
I've been in Maine for most of my life. I am 43, and I've spent 3 of those years in South Carolina, and the other 40 have been up here. I really don't travel much. Yeah, I pretty much have spent most of my life in Maine, literally. Not even a vacation outside of Maine.
Well, I've never had the pleasure to come to that part of the world at all. The furthest I think I've been is in certain points of Ohio, and I think I went to Albany, New York once for a Star Trek convention back in 1991, I want to say. But again, I was doing a lot of different things back in those days. It wasn't amateur related as of yet, but again, different shows in Dearborn, Michigan, Toledo, Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio, and of course one's down in Columbus. So there's the only chance I've had to travel into the States myself. And I think I had a plane flight once out to Baltimore. That's right, out to Baltimore, Silver Springs, that's 2. So don't get around much myself. I'm kind of landlocked here in London, Ontario, Canada. QSL?
Yeah, well, I hear Canada's very nice too. I hear it's not much different than it is here in Maine, actually. Most people south of Maine in the U.S. Think I'm from Canada anyways. I tell them I'm from Maine. They ask me all the time, is that in Canada? It's like, nope, it's a state in your own country. Apparently in other parts of the country they don't teach much about geography. But, yeah, it's nice here. Actually, I see on TV, you know, how Alaska is and stuff, and it reminds me a lot of like the northern Maine woods. It's not a whole lot different, except the temperatures get a little higher here. I think that's about the only difference.
Fully understand that. Now, if memory serves geography-wise, I think you're not too far away from the province of New Brunswick. Is that correct?
That is correct. It's not too far at all. Where I'm at, I'm a little more south. But for other people in northern Maine, they can skip right across the border and be there in almost minutes, really. Not too far away at all.
Yeah, I've got to get out and experience some more of the world before my time expires and I become a silent key for sure. But Chris, we appreciate you coming on in. Have yourself a great rest of the day. Thank you for your kind transmissions. We'll wish you all the best. And again, we are here 7 days out of the week, so please definitely don't be a stranger to the Alaska Morning Net, because you have 6 more other net controllers. I'd love to hear from you too. We'll say 75 minus 2 to KC1, QJI. Let's catch up now with our station way out there in Arizona. November 2, India Hotel. Roger, welcome to the Alaska Morning Net.
Well, good morning. I've been listening here for, this radio's been on for a while. I'm sitting here working on a DMR project, trying to get this old DMR system of mine back up and working, and that's always fun, because it was built a long time ago, and your brain seems to forget some of the things of how you got it working in the first place. But anyway, something to do. I would rather be up north myself than down here in the desert. Today we are 86 degrees right now, and it's just coming up on noon, so it's going to get kind of warm down here. I love Alaska and would be up there if I'd had made different choices years ago, but I didn't. So I'm down here, but it is a fun place to visit.
I can understand that fully, Roger. Again, the net itself originates in Alaska. I'm here in sunshine-filled London, Ontario, Canada. So to get around to travel, most of my stuff is usually done by computer, QSL.
Yeah, I hear you. It is. I get into, well, we've been to Canada a couple of times. I still want to go to, it's Quinte, Quinte, and I think it's, I can't remember now. Anyway, because that's my last name, and I figured, well, I should go see a town that has the same name as me, and maybe they think I used to own it or something. But anyway, like I said, I'm just sitting here working on a a DMR project, and it seems to be coming together slowly. Sure appreciate the net. Listen to it now and then. Don't talk very often, but maybe I will more.
Sounds like a definite plan, Roger Kinte. Not a problem. I fully endorse getting out a chance to visit spaces that do have your family's last name. My birth name had a particular spot in Quebec that was dear to my heart. I got a chance to visit that back in 2009. And we'll see how your Sunday's doing. This is VA3 ODJ Desiree, listening for you.
Well, I retired 22 years ago. And so I've been just kind of sitting around here playing radio, and now we're getting on in age, and not as active as we used to be. But I'm sorry for that. But not much we can do about some of these kind of things. Go ahead.
kind of deem that way and see if that works a little better, Jerry. Whiskey 9, Mike Echo Tango. Jerry in Florida, are you copying? Okay, yeah, my call sign here is November 0, Lima, Romeo Alpha. Name is Nelson. We're located in Heston, Kansas here, and we're starting up with the Mayonet Disaster Service net here. So, yeah, thanks for joining us, Jerry, there, and welcome. There was another station that called earlier there. Let me just see if that station's still on frequency that was calling a little bit ago there for the Mayonet. N0 LRA standing by for any further check-ins. Yes, W6YL. I thought I heard you earlier there. Your name and your QTH. Go ahead. All right, San Jose State University there, club station, and been on the air for 95 years, I think you said there. That's a good time. Why? Okay, your name is QTH, go ahead.